Hello everyone, it's DiegoDoom here, and this is my top 10 figures of 2015. This year was yet another year full of fantastic releases. It seems every figure line that I collect had some very strong releases this year. This year's list was fairly hard to compile. Now that the honeymoon phase has worn off, I went back and really assessed this year's releases. Let's jump right into it and start with number 10. Ultraman Manga version was a very unique release this year. This figure was the first crossover piece between the UltraAct and S.H.MonsterArts lines. This crossover piece was very cool, but as a whole, I don't really feel there were any significant engineering marvels to be seen. The sculpt, articulation, and accessories are fantastic. The only weak point of this figure was the unrefined paint apps. Ultraman definitely could have benefited from some panel lining to really help make everything pop. You could pick up this version of Ultraman now or wait for the new version of the figure to be released with new accessories. Mazinkaiser Skull was a very important release for Super Robot collectors. This release was the opportunity for many collectors to finally have an articulated die-cast Mazinkaiser Skull figure in their collections. Now, there is no real need to pick up the rare and super expensive first release. Skull Renewal version is larger, has more accessories, and has better articulation than the first release. This figure is an absolute must-buy. Don't forget, the final count version of Skull will be released soon with even more accessories. Hunter Knight Tsurugi was a highly anticipated UltraAct release for me personally. Hunter Knight Tsurugi as a whole is a very cool character, and to finally have a super articulated figure of him is even better. I think UltraAct did a fantastic job on the nicely detailed and textured Armor of Revenge. Tsurugi comes with all of his signature accessories, giving you the ability to replicate all of his poses and abilities. Definitely pick Tsurugi up. Gamera was a fantastic step outside of the norm for the S.H.MonsterArts line this year. It's great to finally have a nice, fully articulated Gamera figure. Gamera's sculpt, paint apps, and accessories are all fantastic. The plasma fireball effect part is very well done. The only thing kind of lacking is the short flight stand, but that's not really a big deal. Definitely make it a point to pick up Gamera. Bimala was a superb introduction into the new Kaiju Remix series line from Acro Dunk. The Kaiju Remix series' insane hyper-stylized take on Bimala is very well done. Bimala's sculpt and paint apps are truly stunning. As of right now, the Kaiju Remix series line has the Ultraman license, so I'm very excited to see the unique take on various kaiju and aliens from the Ultraman series. Definitely pick Bimala up. Ace Robot and the Golgotha Star set was my favorite UltraAct release of 2015. I was finally able to end my search of the CCP version of this set and save myself a lot of money. The Golgotha Star set is very well done with its full set of rock bases, customized crosses, and chains. Ace Robot was a fantastic, fully articulated addition to the set as well. Now we have the ability to replicate one of the most iconic moments in the Ultraman franchise. If you are a true Ultraman fan, definitely pick this set up. Godzilla 1991 was the second release in the Yuji Sakai modeling collection, and he is truly superb. Everything about Godzilla 91 head to tail is captured perfectly in this figure. The closed mouth and slight snarl really add to Godzilla's menacing look. This particular X Plus release is an absolute must for your Godzilla collection. Just be aware, he will be pricey. Gaiking the Knight was a release I totally underestimated this year. Gaiking the Knight was a very unique take on the classic super robot Gaiking. Gaiking's sculpt, Paint apps, articulation, and accessories are all fantastic. Gaiking also has a pretty cool transformation. There is an alternate version of Gaiking known as the face open version that is just as fantastic as the original with different paint apps and a new head sculpt. I don't think you need to pick up both versions of Gaiking, just make sure to pick up at least the original. Before we reach number 1, there are a few figures that did not make the list, but they are still noteworthy. Here are the honorable mentions of 2015. War Machine was my introduction to the absolutely fantastic re-edit Iron Man line. I can't believe I slept on this figure line. Chemical Attack's stylized take on War Machine is fantastic. War Machine's sculpt, paint apps, accessories, and articulation are all fantastic. War Machine also has a stunning light-up gimmick that really brings War Machine to life. I'm now going back and picking up the other re-edit Iron Man. If anything, definitely pick up War Machine. My favorite release of 2015 is Destroya. I don't think X Plus could have ended 2015 with a better release. Destroya is a truly superb release. Now I did have a rocky start with this figure with his head being disconnected and all, but that was a simple fix. Destroya's sculpt and paint apps are truly stunning, faithfully bringing Destroya to life. This figure is a beast and an absolute must-buy. Be prepared to clear out some significant shelf space to fit this guy in. Pick up Destroya as soon as you can before his price gets ridiculous. Well guys, that's it. This is my top 10 figures of 2015. I had a great time reassessing my figures and making this video. In the comments below, let me know what your favorite figures of 2015 were. 2015 had a lot of fantastic releases and I'm really excited to see what's coming up for 2016. This has been a top 10 video by DiegoDoom. Thank you very much for watching and please stay tuned for more figure reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe.